Is breathing out too much carbon dioxide a bad thing? For the answer, stay tuned. In one of my workshops, I mentioned that if you breathe too quickly, if you hyperventilate, that it can deplete the body of carbon dioxide. This prompted a question from a student. Well, isn't carbon dioxide a waste product? Aren't we trying to get rid of it from the body? How is that bad? Now, it is of course true that too much carbon dioxide can indeed be a bad thing, and a primary function of the exhalation is indeed to let go of excess carbon dioxide, CO2, to the outside. But the thing is, carbon dioxide is also a crucial metabolic factor in the body. We need to have the right amount of carbon dioxide to keep our pH, our acid-base balance, normal. Now, carbon dioxide is an acid, and when you breathe out too much carbon dioxide levels, starting to deplete the level of the blood, what happens is that the blood becomes more basic, less acidic. So you may be hyperventilating, bringing in a lot of oxygen, although surprisingly not much more than you already have, as it turns out, but bring in more oxygen, but at the cost of blowing off too much CO2. And then what happens is, even though there's plenty of oxygen in the blood, the hemoglobin that transports the oxygen throughout the body holds on more tightly to it and is unwilling to give it up to the tissues as readily. So even though you've got plenty of oxygen, not all of it is getting where it needs to go. So that's one problem. Now there's another problem. Carbon dioxide is a natural sedative to the body. In fact, people with end-stage lung disease sometimes get what they call CO2 narcosis, even a kind of comatose state that can result from just a massive buildup of carbon dioxide in the body. But similarly, people who hyperventilate get anxious and nervous and agitated. And part of the reason is that the very low levels of CO2 means you're losing that natural calming effect of carbon dioxide in the body. We want to breathe enough to meet our oxygen needs, but not so much that we deplete our body of carbon dioxide. In general, if you're breathing, particularly in yoga practice, slowly and smoothly and regularly, you won't have any problems. Okay, all for today. Thanks much. Namaste.